EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for June 11th, 2024. It is Tuesday. The Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. Summer weather is upon us and it's time for outdoor activities and parties. Let Mark Damiani Painting spruce up your home to show off to friends and family when they come over. You'd be surprised what a new paint color can do to a home, whether you have wood siding, vinyl siding, or stucco. They can paint all of them to any color you choose. And don't forget about those front doors, garage doors, and shutters either. Let them help you pick the latest modern colors to transform your home into a new haven to hang out this summer. They are family owned and operated with over 40 years in business, so you can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service. Servicing the southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester. Call them now to schedule a free estimate at the phone number above me here in the video, 484-571-9233. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. So today we have a reinforcing front that's going to be pushing a little bit further through the region. Another low humidity day, very similar in most areas of what we saw on Monday with both sky condition and temperatures. The only difference is you're not going to see any isolated shower chance across the far northern tier like we saw yesterday, but there will be across the southeastern areas near the Delmarva an opportunity for a pop-up shower down there. Okay, not a thunderstorm, just a pop-up shower. We can see that here on the NAM high-res future simulated radar as I move this forward. This is late afternoon and early evening. You see little pop-ups here. Not really too much, but there is something there. So I don't want to say there's no chance. There's probably about a 20% chance down to these areas to see something. I just wanted to mention that just so you see a shower, like, what's going on? He said it was going to be partly cloudy today. For the most part, it will be. And for the most areas, it will be. But we're looking at, after this moves through, there is no chance for rain after that point. And we are looking at low humidity today and temperatures that are going to be very similar to what they saw on Monday. As you see above me, 72 to 78 is a temperature spread. But then we start increasing the temperatures on Wednesday. Not too terrible with the humidity yet, but ridging is going to start building into the region. And at 78 to 84 range is actually near average. So we're going to be near average temperatures here for Wednesday with intervals of clouds and sun expected. And then we really start turning on the heat late week, and we get temperatures that are going to be challenging the 90-degree mark for most areas by Friday. It will be in the upper 80s to near 90 on Thursday as well, with mostly sunny skies expected. And then we will have a cold front moving through late in the day on Friday. This is the only thing that might prevent some areas from getting to the 90-degree mark on Friday if it comes in soon enough, but there are scattered showers and thunderstorms along this. Doesn't look like a severe weather threat right now, but when you're dealing with very high temperatures and high humidity levels, that means the dew points are very high. When you have dew points high, that is one of the key ingredients to severe weather. So it doesn't look like it looks like the best forcing is going to be a lot farther to the north here across northern New England, up where the area low pressure that's driving this is actually sitting up here. So the best forcing is going to be across New England. But since we have this tail on here, there could be something here just because there are higher dew points in place. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the week. Right now, it's not looking like a big severe weather day, but there is some possibility for that. So we're going to keep monitoring it throughout the week. And here, this is going to come in through on Friday afternoon and evening with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And I will say, if you're going to miss out on this, that's going to be unfortunate because we're not dealing with much in the way of precipitation beyond this for the remainder of the 10-day period. I'm just going to move this forward so you can see throughout the remaining 10 days, there is nothing here for the entire 10 days going all the way through the middle of next week. And that's the European model. Most other models agree with that same idea, that is going to be bone dry. So whatever you get from Friday, pray for rain as much as you can, because you're not going to see it for a while. And this is a good thing because I've heard a lot of comments about so on social media especially about, hey, we were so wet for so long all the way up through the middle of May. This is kind of like our payback. We need some dry days. From some standpoints of doing outdoor activities and getting parties and events and things like that, that is a good thing. But the rain that we had, the excess or surplus that we've had in rain all the way up until about May 15th is not enough to carry you forward with things like plants, vegetation, grass. You've probably noticed if you cut the grass often, you haven't been doing it as often as you were, let's say, earlier this month. Or late last month anyway. It's slowed down a little bit. And that's because we're getting abnormally dry here just since May 15th, okay? And it does look like as we go forward, we're going to be, over the next 2 weeks, this is the European ensemble for the next 2 weeks. You see all these browns here? That brown color indicates that we're going to be below average rainfall for that entire 2 week span. I didn't address this yesterday in yesterday's video. I was more concerned with the heat wave that is coming, and we are going to have a heat wave. And I'm not talking about the end of this week. I'm talking about next week, and that's probably going to last about 8 days or so, maybe even longer than that, where we have some very warm temperatures come in. Here's the current air mass. That is slightly above or slightly below average temperatures today. We get back to near average or so here on Wednesday, pretty close to near average. And then we go slightly above to above here to end the week, Thursday and Friday. We get a quick shot this weekend of cooler temperatures, and that's going to be generally lower 80s still. So it's going to be warmer than this cool shot that we're in currently, right? We're not dealing with 70s. We're still going to be in the lower 80s, but the humidity is going to be lowered this weekend. So it's going to be a great weekend to be outside. Best of both worlds. You have warm temperatures, so if you have kids want to swim, they can still swim, but it's not going to be excessively humid this weekend at all. Lower humidity with a northwesterly wind flow here on Saturday, and then it's going to turn to the southeast on Sunday, and then we have the heat wave moving in. You see the bright reds and dark oranges coming in here. That's going to last for a long time, it looks like. It's probably going to go through about the 24th. We're projecting anywhere between the 17th and 24th. That could be an 8-day heat wave of 90 plus temperatures. We're not talking about hundreds, but we're getting 90 or above, and you have add in the humidity. It's going to feel really uncomfortable for a very long time. And you have this in summer. This is what happens, okay? But this is not abnormal. But it is a little early to have that long of a prolonged of a heat wave. Usually you'll see those in like mid to late July and then August. But, we're getting a little bit early with this heat wave coming in as ridging builds into the region and stays in the region for what is going to be a week, if not slightly more than that. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for June 11th, 2024. Have a great Tuesday.